Well, good morning. Or good. Yeah, it's still morning. Went to bed early last night, and probably about as early as I've gone in a couple of months. I was pretty tired. My wife got the rest of the stitches out yesterday. It seems to be in good shape, so it'll be a few weeks before she has to go back and get a checkup, see how things went. She feels good. She's doing good. Matter of fact, she's doing the washing clothes today, so she's busy. She's back to her old self, just about. And that's what's important, right? That's what the doctors are for. Bring us back to ground zero, where we can do the things that we want to do again. And she drove the car yesterday for the first time in quite a while. She's pretty happy with that. And I was too, because I like to just sit and be the passenger. I got tired of travel a long time ago, and I no longer love to drive at all. Too many years, and I don't like to fly. I flew too many miles years ago, and I don't care for that either. Especially now, with all the things you have to go through to board an airplane. All right. Well, what I wanted to do is get on here and let everybody know that I plan on going live today. Make sure there's no, just making sure I didn't have reverb on. I wanted to talk about a couple of lawyers today. We'll talk about Bruce and Shockett, okay? And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to talk about it right now, obviously, but I will today live at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, if I can get the thing going. Last two times I've tried to go live, it's taken me a few minutes to get this thing fixed. So my signal out here in the garage, it has a tendency sometimes to go up and down. I'm not sure exactly why, but I know that if I go in fresh, it locks in, and I'm okay. If I have too many things running, I've got a couple of TVs, and my wife has her own stuff that she does in there, off from the Wi-Fi setup as well. Even our washer, you can use the Wi-Fi on it to run it. So it sometimes can get overloaded in there on my repeater in there, for my Wi-Fi. And when that happens, then I get shorted out here for some reason. It might be because, I've got two outside walls I'm trying to go through, plus an inside wall to get to the repeater. And I've tried putting a different one in between us, and it never works out too well. So the original seems to be the strongest, and I'm going to stick with it. The only other thing I could do is, I guess I could have something hooked direct out here. I really haven't speculated on it, let's put it that way. Because this works well enough for what I'm doing out here. All right. What else are we going to talk about today? I guess whatever tickles us most. Hopefully, the mods will keep everything going for us. I'm going to spend more time in the comment section than I normally do of just talking on here. I'll go over the documentation that I've gotten from the networks, or out there from the different networks, channels, and try to give you my honest opinion. Now, I know others won't. They'll give you an opinion. I don't know how honest it'll be. And that's just, just an opinion. I'm just telling you that people have their own way of looking at things, and we're not all going to be on the same page, okay? Now, I did post some stuff up out there on my post. You can look at it, pre-read it. I am going to, when I get off here, I'm going to go in and try to make some copies of things that I've went through, so that I can read from the copies. If a person has a problem with being able to see it, I can always hold it up here long enough so you can take a shot and read it at whatever speed you want to read it. So that's just I guess the easiest way I can do it. Normally I send you to somebody else's channel or just tell you where to get it. I've had some complaints where people have said, well, you never show anything. I'm going to try this time. Yeah, part of it is I'm just not tech savvy, and I run everything off my garage computer here, and well, if you don't have a whole lot that you're utilizing, you can't be the quality that some people want to see. On the other hand, everything here is free. There's no memberships. There's no inside information. This is strictly stuff you can get off the internet, stuff that you can go get yourself if you want to. But we can just express opinions. That's what my main page is for. And one of the rules is just because you don't agree with what myself or somebody in the post, please just don't keep repeating it over and over and over. You know, give your shot and get off and say, well, this is my opinion, but well, you don't even have to use a but in there. Try to keep it so it's not nasty. And hopefully we can keep the name calling down. Yeah, I know. I use some of the names too. But we don't want to make them derogatory in content. Let's put it that way. We just want to have a clean conversation. And if we can get our point across without going into the rabbit hole, well, that's what we'll do. I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed this little short. It's not long. It's just a notification. Yes, I'm going to be up live this afternoon. I'm going to try to get on here by 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. So for all you guys out there, and yes, it's going to be limited to subscribers. There's no reason to just open it up and let everybody start blasting away. It just gets into trouble. You know what I'm saying. Since it's not monetized or anything like that, I want people on here that, you know, really care. Like I say, there's no cost to being in the audience. And if you feel like making a comment, we'll do my best to be able to allow you to do that as long as you don't overstate or get nasty. I just try to keep it civil. There we go. Civil. Yeah. Freedom of speech means a lot. And freedom of our opinion. But remember, it's my channel, not yours. And I'll put up with a little bit. I just won't put up with you're not going to rub me or my comments into the mud. It just won't happen. At least not on here very long. All right. And those that want to, gracious, you know, you can start a channel so quick. Just sit down to your computer, turn it on. Up there in the right-hand corner, you already, if you're a subscriber, you already have a YouTube channel. Hit the little button up there, and it'll tell you that you're going to create something. And you can go live that right then. It's that easy. Or you can, if you want to create something on here and look it over, go down there to the little, now I use Windows, but on here it's got a little start button. That start button balloons out and you can find your camera. Your camera normally is center right here. Yeah, see, that's right there on mine, right there. That'll come on. And you'll have a section over here, right there on mine. Mine's a Windows. Right there, there's a button. And that's where the camera, a little picture of a camera, you hit that and you're on. Then when you save it, or you can click clear out, it'll save itself in probably either your camera roll or something similar to that. And you can click into there and it's there. So it'll go down below. There'll be a section down below, like a little folder that you can open up. But before you do that, go up there and click on the create. It'll open up a window for you. Come on down to that folder and hit the folder, and it'll go up like a half window. On mine, it goes up here to the left. And you can grab it and drag it into there. And it'll automatically download what you just did on here. And as you go through it, listen to it. If it fits what you wanted to get on there, there's a title block up there. You go up there, you put your title in it, what it's about, and you click through it. You get 3 sections. And I always put it's not for children, although I want the channel clean enough so that children can listen to it. So if they overhear something, they don't go, boom, boom, boom. You don't want to leave stuff out there for children to see that they shouldn't. When you get to the last page, there's a section there. It's got 3 little things you can click on that says where you're going to send it, or you're going to post it right away, live today. You go down there and you hit publish, and it's on right now. It's easy peasy, really. And you will have something posted out there. If you want to go live, it's pretty much the same thing, only you go live. You'll be able to see yourself on there, and you'll have a chat on the right side where people are coming on there that are going to chat in it. And it'll always take a while for the chat to take off. But it sends out signals that you're live at the time, so that people that go to your channel for whatever reason, they'll get a notification of that, and some of them will come into it, and as more get there, the channel gets live, and it starts rolling. Easy. So hopefully I've kind of went through it. Sometimes you can just play with it. You can always shut it down and, go in there and look, see what you got. If it tries to go live and you don't want it, just shut it down and start all over again. Okay? All right, that's all for today, other than come back when I go live this afternoon. 1 o'clock Central Standard Time.